Welcome to Spilling the Tea with Taylor Team of Home REALTORS.
I'm Shannon.
And I'm Brittany.
And we're here to discuss different topics with you about buying, selling, and living in your dream home.
Welcome back to another exciting episode of Spilling the Tea with Taylor Team of Home REALTORS. I'm Dr. Brittany Watkins, and I'm one half of your Taylor team, the dynamic duo. Today's episode is how to avoid common mistakes in real estate that buyers make. All right, friend. Buying real estate is one of the most significant financial decisions that a person can make. You're probably already aware. Whether you're purchasing your first home, an investment property, or a vacation retreat, the process can be exciting, yet very, very complex. Unfortunately, many buyers make mistakes that can lead to financial strain or regret. This conversation I'm going to have with you today is about the common real estate mistakes and how to avoid them to ensure a smooth buying experience. So let's get right to it. So one of the first mistakes that buyers make is not getting pre-approved for a mortgage. So why is this a mistake, you ask? Many buyers start house hunting without knowing how much they can afford. Without a pre-approval, you may fall in love with a property only to find out it's beyond your budget. So how do you avoid this? Before you begin your search, meet with the lender to get pre-approved for a mortgage. This gives you a clear understanding of your budget and shows sellers that you're a serious buyer. The second mistake is focusing only on the house and not the location. So why is this a mistake, you ask? A dream home in the wrong location can quickly become a nightmare. Buyers sometimes overlook neighborhood factors like commute times, school districts, or future development plans. So how do we avoid this? So we're going to research neighborhoods thoroughly. You're going to visit the area at different times of the day. A home can look very different at night than it does in the day. If you're trying to buy a business, that can look very different at night than in the day. It can look different on the weekends. So you want to visit at different times of the day. You want to check out crime rates. Here in Louisville, you can check crime rates online. They even map crime rates. LMPD does the different places that the different crimes in different locations. You also want to consider proximity to work, to school, and to amenities. Consider what time that you have to go to work as well, because that commute can be different at different times a day. Remember, you can change a house, but you cannot change the location. So location, location, location. The next mistake is skipping the home inspection. So home inspections cost money, and sometimes buyers try to cut costs any way that they can, which is understandable. Buying a home can be kind of expensive. But why is this a mistake? Well, in competitive markets, some buyers skip home inspections to make their offers more attractive too. So a seller might choose their offer because they don't want to find out what's hidden within their closets or what's hidden under the bones of the house. So this can lead to costly surprises down the road. It can save money up front and cost you in the back end. How do you avoid this? You always get a professional home inspection, even if it means adjusting your offer terms. A thorough inspection can uncover potential issues such as structural problems, electrical issues, or hidden underwater damage. You don't want to find these things out after the fact. The next common mistake is overextending financially. So why is this a mistake? And this might seem a little bit self-explanatory. It's easy to get caught in a bidding war or stretching your budget for a house that you absolutely love. However, overextending yourself financially can lead to stress and difficulty managing other expenses. Remember, you're actually going to have to pay this mortgage once you get it. So how do we avoid this? Set a firm budget and stick to it. Factor in additional costs like property taxes, insurance, maintenance. Is there a homeowner association or HOA fees that ensure that financially you're comfortable with your home after your closing? You don't want paying your mortgage to be a burden. The next common mistake is ignoring resale value. So why is this a mistake, you ask? Well, some buyers focus solely on the current needs and preferences without considering how the property will appeal to future buyers. Unless you feel like this is your forever home, and then this conversation doesn't really apply to you. But for most people, they move from home to home throughout their lifetime. So how do you avoid this? Think ahead. Consider features like layout, location, and market trends that could impact the home's resale value. A property with a broad appeal will be easier to sell if your circumstances change. Let's say you get another job, your kid wants to go to a different school. How are you going to sell that home? Don't forget to consider resale value. Next common mistake, not accounting for additional costs. So why is this a mistake, you ask? Well, some buyers focus only on the purchase price and forget about additional costs, such as closing costs, moving expenses, and renovations that might be necessary as soon as you move into the home. How do we avoid this? Well, as your realtors, we would advise you to create a comprehensive budget that includes all potential costs. Ask us, your real estate agents, or a lender for an estimate of closing costs. We can also get you proceeds if there's anything that would come back to you at the table. Closing costs typically range from 2% to 5% of the purchase price. It's good to plan for this ahead and avoid this common mistake. Next up, letting emotions drive your decisions. So why is this a mistake? Well, buying a home can be an emotional process, but letting emotions override logic can lead to rushed decisions or overpaying. How do we avoid this, you ask? Stay objective and focused on your priorities. Have a list of must-haves and deal breakers to guide your decisions, and consult with us, your real estate agents, for professional advice. The next common mistake is not working with the right real estate agent. Why is this a mistake, you ask? Choosing the wrong agent or agents, or trying to go with a loan like a for sale by owner, can result in missed opportunities, poor negotiations, or an overwhelming process. How do you avoid it? Work with Taylor Team of H2HR Realtors, of course. We're experienced and reputable real estate agents, and we understand your needs and the local market here in Louisville. A good agent will guide you through every step of the process and advocate your best interests. That's what we do. Shannon and I want to work for you. We want to help you meet your home buying goals to get that dream home. Next mistake, failing to read the fine print. Why is this a mistake? And this may seem obvious as well. Contracts and agreements contain critical details, and overlooking them can lead to unexpected responsibilities or costs for you, the buyer. How do you avoid this? Take time to read and understand all documents before you sign. Even if it's an electronic document, take time to read it and fully understand it. If you don't understand it, don't hesitate to contact us as your agents and ask questions, or consult with a real estate attorney if needed, if it's something that's outside the scope of a real estate agent. But we're here to help you. We want you to fully understand what you're signing and what you're getting into, and so that you don't have any regrets later. Last but not least, waiting to make an offer. Sometimes we get cold feet, right? Buying a home is a big deal. So why is this a mistake? Well, in a competitive market, hesitation can result in losing out of your property to another buyer. If you wait too long, this market is moving fast. People are going to make offers, and sometimes the first offer has primacy effect. They see it first. That might be the one they go with. So how do you avoid missing out by waiting too long to make an offer? Well, be prepared to make your offer, to act quickly when a property that meets your criteria. So you have to have your finances in order and rely on us, your agents, to help you with making a competitive yet reasonable offer. If you drag your feet, you might lose your seat, right? So you don't want to wait too long to make an offer if you know this property is for you. So, buying real estate is a major milestone, but it requires careful planning and informed decisions. By avoiding these common mistakes that we've discussed here today, you can make the process smoother and more enjoyable and ultimately more successful. That's what we want. We want you in your dream home. We want you where you want to be. We want to help you reach your goals. So partner with us, Taylor Team of H2HR Realtors. We're the right professionals for you. Stay within your budget. Thoroughly research your options, and we'll help you find the property that meets your needs and set you up for long-term success. If you're ready to take the next step in your real estate journey, reach out to us today. Taylor Team of House to Home Realtors will help you avoid some of these pitfalls and common mistakes. Our contact information is in the description box. Thank you.
Like, share, and subscribe.
Thank you.